Hi guys, Miss K Vlogs here, and today my video is about pregnancy must-haves. As you guys know, I was pregnant with twins. They are 1.5. In February, they'll be 2. So the first thing I would encourage any woman who just found out they're pregnant to do is to buy a few books. The first book I'm going to show you that I bought is called What to Expect When You're Expecting. This book answers all your questions. It gives you step by step each month what to expect, what to ask when you go to the doctor's office, what you should be eating, what you should be doing, how much weight is average for whatever trimester that you're in. This book really helped me out, and as you can see, I have my tabs and everything. I put the tabs so I can go to whatever chapter I needed to go to. Each month I read the chapter for that month, and the next month I do the same thing. I know people who bought the book and immediately read the whole thing, but what I would suggest to do when you buy this book, if you're the type of person who's easily overwhelmed with information, go month by month. If you're in your second month, only read the chapter for that month and then whatever references they have in the back, just so you don't get overwhelmed. There's another book by the same author for those of you who are trying to get pregnant, What to Expect Before You're Expecting. This book I read while we were trying to figure out if we want to have kids or not. I wanted to know what I was supposed to be doing, what I was supposed to be eating, what I needed to get into. This book is very good for those who are looking to get pregnant. This is by the same author as What to Expect When You're Expecting. Most of the time, when you go to your first OB appointment, they'll give you a calendar there anyways, depending on your doctor. My doctor did. But if you want to get your own calendar, you can do that. So the next book I recommend is called Bump It Up. This is a good book because it talks about clothing fixes, what clothes that you already have in your closet that you can use while you're pregnant. You don't need to go out and buy a whole new wardrobe. You can basically use the clothes that you have and then buy little pieces here and there. It talks about clothing do's and don'ts. It also talks about must-haves. I know with me, my top 3 must-haves: maternity camis or tank tops, maternity jeans, and a couple, not a lot, a couple of maternity dresses. Make sure you feel comfortable in it and it fits you well, it flatters you. Don't just buy it just because. Sometimes you have to, because you can't control how big your stomach is going to be depending on how big the baby is. So just buy a couple of things here and there and add it to your wardrobe. So the second thing I recommend is a maternity band. There are different types of maternity bands, and I'll show you the ones that I have. In my first trimester, I didn't really use a maternity band. I started using it more in my second trimester. And this is the first one that I used. This is what it looks like in the back. And you basically put this around your belly. It fits like this. It has 3 parts for hooks, 1, 2, and 3. So you can size it according to how big your stomach is. This is a size small. And I think I bought this on eBay. It's called Mini Cradle. And this is the first maternity band that I bought. Now, you don't have to buy multiple ones, but just a disclaimer, not all maternity bands are created equal. So you may have to go through different ones as trial and error. That's why I have multiple bands. Now, I used this up until I think my 5th month of pregnancy. and the baby started to get heavy. So I went for this. I think I got this on Groupon. Basically fits the same way. As you can see, it has more support for your back because you're going to need that. The bigger you get, you're going to need support for your back. And also the pressure that you'll feel as your belly gets bigger. You're going to need a belt for that. So this has boning in it. It kind of resembles a girdle. I think that's what they're called, that you put around your stomach and you hook. The boning that's in the side and in the back of that is in here as well. So this is what I used up until my 7th month. Actually, my 6th month. I did not last too long in this one. So once I started to get really big, I decided to get another belt. And at this point, I asked other friends, what kind of maternity belt did you use? What worked best for you? They all told me the medical grade maternity belts are the best ones to get. So this is the last one I bought, and this carried me on through the end of my pregnancy. This is what it looks like. You put this part under your stomach, and it has Velcro so you can adjust the size. The back pretty much looks just like the second one I showed you. It just has extra support with this. It didn't take away all of the pressure and pain, but it did help out to the point where I was a little bit more comfortable than I was without it. So I definitely recommend getting a good maternity belt. This is what the tag says. And I bought this on eBay. And the whole point of applying cocoa butter is to make sure that your skin is well moisturized. Cocoa butter is the best one to do that. It helps soothe the cracked skin, and it also helps to soften your skin as well. You can get the cocoa butter stick from Target, Walmart, Whole Foods, CVS, or Walgreens. The next item I'd like to share with you is something I used in my first and second trimester. Now, I didn't run to the store as soon as I was pregnant to get maternity jeans. I didn't start wearing maternity jeans until I started showing a bit. That was around 5 months. I bought this to help keep my jeans fastened in the front, and you can see how it expands. It made it easier for me to grow and wear my jeans while I was wearing this. It comes in 2 sizes. This is what the front looks like, and it basically detaches. I recommend you getting this if you do decide to breastfeed your little one or little ones, your LOs. When you get the maternity, or I should say nursing cami, along with the nursing bras, that makes it so much easier to just go ahead and feed your child instead of like trying to take your bra and your shirt off. You already have something that easily comes apart for you to feed your baby. My first suggestion or tip is to make sure you are on a good prenatal vitamin. If you're not sure which one to get, go to your doctor and ask them which brand they recommend. Sometimes, like with my doctor, she prescribed a prenatal vitamin. She also gave me extra iron supplements along with it. So make sure you ask your doctor which ones to buy. There's so many different ones. It depends on what your body needs. But always ask your doctor if you have any questions about that. My next tip or recommendation is to make sure you always have your water bottle with you. If you don't have any water bottles at home, go to Target or Walmart. Get a couple of water bottles. Of course, some that are easy to clean. Along with the water bottle, make sure you always have snacks with you. I can't tell you how many times one minute I was fine, the next minute I was starving and I felt like I was going to die. If you're not allergic to nuts, keep a bag of peanuts or almonds in your bag. Keep snacks any and everywhere. You can have granola bars, cereal bars, applesauce. Sure that all of those are pre-prepped the night before so you can just get in and out of the house really quick. My next tip is to make sure you have comfortable shoes. As your pregnancy progresses, you may experience swelling with your feet. Buy something that's comfortable, that's breathable. I know with myself, I bought a few pairs of flats along with insoles specifically for those shoes. And I bought a couple of wedges. Wedges are my favorite type of shoe because you can go as high as you want, as low as you want. Depending on the style or whatever, you can pair that with any and everything. Jeans, a dress, shorts, whatever. You can get different colors, like I said, different styles. I don't like my shoes too high, but I don't like them too low. I like them in between. So I was able to find a couple pairs. I got a nude pair, a black pair. I think I even got a coral pair. Just to add a little color or splash to whatever I was wearing, because a lot of the clothes I had were dark. The next thing I highly recommend is a pregnancy pillow. I will tell you why. In the beginning of your pregnancy, you're fine. You can sleep, pretty much anyway, at least not on your stomach. But the bigger your stomach gets, the more uncomfortable you get. The pregnancy pillow helps you to feel more comfortable. It's good for side sleepers. I am a side sleeper and a back sleeper. The bigger you get, the less likely you'll be able to sleep on your back. I know with me, I had a hard time doing that. I had to force myself to sleep on my side. So the pregnancy pillow makes it so much easier for you to get a little bit more comfortable. And it takes the pressure off of that side that you're sleeping on as well. Because when you shift, you can feel the baby shift with you. We all know what Spanx are for, but the maternity Spanx, the only difference between the regular Spanx and maternity Spanx is you have more room for your stomach. It slims you out in the back, around your hips and your legs, so you can wear those clean, cute maternity dresses without wanting to always cover your back. I loved the maternity Spanx. I hope this video was educational and it helps you. My next video will be about what to pack in your hospital bag. So I hope you guys enjoyed my video. I'll see you guys soon.